Hi everyone, thank you for coming. This is Tammy from Country Girls Tumblr. Today we are going to work on a sunflower and Paw Tumbler. I'm sorry I don't have a full video of each step of what was being done. This was during the time we had power outages for a week. But what I wanted to come on and at least show y'all and tell y'all about how I did this. So what I did is I prepped my cup, sanded it, wiped it down with alcohol, and spray painted it white. Once that white spray paint dried up, I clear coated it just so that would stay intact. And then I came over the white spray paint and I put Crystalac mustard yellow 3-in-1 paint. The 3-in-1, it's a primer, the paint, and the top coat. I laid that down with a thick brush, real fluffy makeup brush. Let that dry. Once that was dry, I put a coat of Aleene's Tack It over and over. Put a good thick coat of that on. Allowed that time to dry. Once that was dried, I came and put a yellow holographic glitter over the top of that, and I burnished that in. So you'll have the yellows and the blues and the reds. It'll poke through the designs that we have on. Once all that was dried and adhered, I went back over it again with another coat of clear coat, 2 times Rust-Oleum, and allowed that to dry. Once that was dry, I put on a thin layer of epoxy quick coat and allowed that to dry. Once that was dry, I cut out my designs that I wanted to go on my cup. So I chose to use flowers, sunflowers, and puppy dog paws on here. I cut those out and I laid it out on the tumbler in a way that I wanted it. And once I got the sunflowers down, I spray painted another white coat of spray paint, and again allowing that time to dry, so about 20 or 30 minutes. And then I came over with a chip brush and several different colors of alcohol ink. One of the colors is Ochre. Another color is Earth Brown. Then I came over with Sand, Latte, and just a little bit of a Walnut alcohol ink. Using the chip brush, just laying that down over that white paint. allowing that time to dry. Once that was dry, I started pulling up my design. I was being real careful with pulling up the design to make sure that, you know, there was no issues with the epoxy coming up or anything like that. Once I got all the stencil up, I allowed the alcohol ink to dry for about 8 hours to give it some gas off period. Once that was completed, I mixed up a coat of amazing quick coat that I got from Walmart. So that only took about 4 to 5 hours to cure, and you have a 20-minute work time with it. Once that was completely dry, I came back over and lightly sanded it, and put a coat of just the standard epoxy resin on it, and allowing that to spin overnight. So all in all, I completely did this cup within a day. These go really fast, and I love the texture and the look of the wood grain, and you have that yellow hue of the